Okay, hello everybody. So this is Hoodoo Master here. Now, I did do a video on a breakup spell. So that was a black candle as a breakup spell. And I promise that once the wax has completely melted down, I will do a candle reading. So this is a quick video. I'm just holding my camera to just quickly show you the actual wax itself and explain a few things. So this black candle is actually an 8-hour long candle. So it should scientifically be only be taking 8 hours to melt down. However, this is where magic and this is where science differs. So this candle, which was anointed, it was prayed over, and of course, a lot of things was around this candle. This candle actually only took 3 hours and 30 minutes to melt down. So 8-hour candle, 8 hours was guaranteed by the manufacturer. It actually only took 3.5 hours to melt down. So that number is firstly a good indication, because that shows that we will see results of this breakup spell either within 3.5 hours, 3.5 days, 3.5 weeks, or 3.5 months. I would say maximum 3.5 weeks, because if it was going to be months, the number of the time that it's taken to melt down would have increased. So for example, because it is only 3.5 hours, I would say maximum is 3.5 weeks that we should see the results rather than 3.5 months. Because if it would have been 3.5 months, it would have been, 12 hours, for example, to indicate 12 weeks or something. So, 3.5 hours, which is a good indication, so we should see results in 3.5 hours. Now, let's see where this candle's front, back end and all that is. So as this candle was on this plate, and this plate's front bit would be here. So this represents physical world. The back represents the non-physical world. The left indicates the past and the right indicates the future. So let's look at this. Now we see that this candle has completely melted down and it's got small shapes, you'll see. So these small shapes, which is known as petals, indicate small steps. Now the good thing is we do have the candle forming petals towards the front, which is a physical world. So we know this breakup will take place in the physical world, as well as you'll see there's wax around here towards the back. So this breakup will also take place in the non-physical world, which is psychological world, emotional world, dream world. Fantastic. That is exactly what we wanted. Now you'll see a lot of wax on the left hand side. But well, of course you won't see this, because when the candle was melting down, there was a lot of droplets of wax. Droplets of wax is known as tears of emotions, which means a lot of communication. So we saw a lot of tears of wax towards the left hand side, and you'll see some over here. I'm sorry it's not zooming in properly. That is tears of wax, which basically means a lot of conversations from the past will take place between this couple. They will probably have a lot of communication in the non-physical world, so text, Facebook, emails, WhatsApp. They might even separate and keep in touch and have further arguments in the non-physical world. They will physically break up. And what you'll see is that this wax had gone diagonally towards left as well. Towards right. That represents future feelings. That means when it goes diagonally to the right, future feelings, and it's gone a little bit towards the end of that plate, which is great. That means future feelings the negative future feelings between this couple will take place. That's perfect. As well as we see wax here, which is diagonally to the right at the bottom. That means future events. Small little petals, small steps, however, that will actually mean the breakup in the future. So a lot of communication from the left, so from the past, will take place between this couple during this breakup spell's results. A lot of non-physical communication. They will break up in the physical world. They might even break up in the sexual world. And this breakup will happen because a future event here shows you petals of wax, which is fantastic. Now, all the items that were used in this spell were specifically prayed over with the breakup, divorce, at every single level for this couple. So when I prayed over, I prayed that they break up, that this couple breaks up, and that the relationship dies, completely kills the relationship. This spell does that on every single level, whether that is psychological, physical, non-physical, emotional, love, sexual, marriage, family level, finance level. Let it break up at every single level. And the fact that this wax has been all over here, that actually goes in this favour that within 3.5 weeks, my prediction, and this is what the candle speaks to me, that within 3.5 weeks, this couple will break up. So I will put a link at the bottom. You can see the actual spell in the form of the black candle that this spell was relating to. This quick video was the reading of this candle, and of course I also provide this information for my clients in a format of a report. And I feel at this stage, this spell is saying 3.5 weeks. This couple will break up, or we will start seeing the results of this spell. Now, after 3.5 weeks, I will do another video to explain the results. So yeah, fingers crossed. This spell has gone really well. It seems like a successful spell. And yeah, if you need any questions to be answered, if you need to speak to me, please feel free to email me at the email address, which I will put at the bottom of this video. Thank you so much. I will come back with another video on love spell very soon. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye bye.